Hi friends. Hi Babita, Sita, Komalji. How are you? Nice to know that you people have come. I've been wanting to discuss this COVID-19 and a lot of. Hi Sunita ji, namaste. Would like to discuss the COVID-19 and the effects and whatever little problems that we can solve through distance healing. Distance healing has a lot of power. Sujok has a lot of power, and we can definitely look after these difficult times when we can smilingly stay away if we are not well. Please, everybody, quarantine yourselves if you are not well. There is no emotion, there is no bad feeling about a relative or a friend that we are not meeting them, or if in the house we are trying to keep ourselves secluded, we are even wearing masks in the house. It's not that we don't love our friends enough, it's not that we don't uh, thank you, Padma. Yes. So I was saying that if we are in a group, not sitting in India, we have a lot of joint families and a lot of people are living together. It's a blessing that in India so many people live together. Even abroad, maybe some people are living together. So in these times, if we are not well for whatever reason, it could be a sore throat, it could be a loose motion, it could be little fever, body ache. So the best is that we keep ourselves curtailed in a room if possible, wear a mask, and go about with our normal duties. Keep smiling, keep happy, and it is very important that we have this with us so that we can keep measuring our oxygen levels, which is actually a lifesaver. Because if we have fever, if we have body pain, we are keeping ourselves quarantined, we are eating well, we are defecating well, then there's nothing to worry. Within 9-10 days we will be back to normal. And only thing is that if our oxygen levels are fine, then there's really nothing to worry for our own selves. So this is very important. Okay. Now the main symptom, that is what is happening, is that masses are getting, lot of families are getting the COVID without worrying, without feeling bad about it, because it is something which is just everywhere. Anybody can catch it. There is no reason that why I got it and why I'm transferring it to a family member or to a friend. It is just this, that we keep ourselves protected, and if we get it, we wear a mask and we keep ourselves quarantined in a room so that we don't spread it to our loved ones, to our dear ones, to our staff, to our community, to our buildings. Huh? So what's the level of worry in the oxygenometer? It should not be less than 94. Please keep it up to keep checking it. This is a very important gadget that all of us should be having in our house. So this is showing my levels to be 99. That means I am safe. There is no problem with me. Yes. So I would request all of you to buy this and keep yourselves safe and without any worries. Right? Now you people can also ask me questions if you want to, but I would like to tell you that what is affected, firstly, what is affected is uh, mostly in a house, if a person gets loose motion, he thinks that it is only loose motion, it is not COVID. But I think most of you by now might be knowing that loose motion is something which is happening as the first person who brings COVID to the house. So even if there is no fever, the person must quarantine himself and just wait and watch. And if nothing happens, you're just sorted, you're just fine. But the levels of oxygen should be something in 90s, 94, 95, 100. Mine just showed 99 right now. So please buy this. Huh. Now for the, I was talking about loose motions, right? So loose motions is normally, it has been understood that it is the first sign that this is the person who is getting COVID to the family. So even if he doesn't have fever, please quarantine yourself, eat light, and since the infection has come, you can take homeopathy for it, you can take allopathy for it, you can ask your doctors to give you some medicine. If a So in homeopathy there is a very good medicine called Merxol, there is arsenic alb, there is podophyllum, which can be taken for diarrhea. Hmm? S- and then normally what happens, a person says that I just have diarrhea, I don't have sore throat, but normally what happens, in a day or two the throat also gets infected. So if the throat gets infected, once again, um, eucalyptus oil is very good. Eucalyptus oil inhalation is very good. You can also you put a few drops of eucalyptus oil and inhale. You can even drink it. You can even drink the a few drop or two of eucalyptus oil and drink it. It will be very effective. It will soothe the throat. It will cool the stomach. Mint oil is very good, which can also be used. People are using a lot of haldi, they are using ginger water. Everybody knows about it, but please keep doing it. Please keep having it. Very, very hot water will also not be good. So, our temperature is supposed to be 98.4. So, lukewarm water can be had a few times a day so that you drain out if there's any virus, if there's anything sticking to the throat, if there's something not very comfortable, then you can just drink with the warm water. Okay, so now again, as in allopathy, they are prescribing that we should be taking vitamin C at least 500 every day. We must take B complex with zinc every day, and once a week vitamin D. So these are the three things which the allopaths are prescribing. Mm. And see, it is a way of life. We can happily, smilingly upgrade ourselves. Yes, Giloy tablets are very good, Lopa. Giloy, Ramdev Baba is also promoting a lot of Giloy, and Giloy has been used for centuries. Zinda Tilismat in Hyderabad is really good. A few days back, a friend of ours gave us a bottle. So we were inhaling it also, we were drinking it also, 2 drops in a glass of warm water, and it really feels soothing. There is a mixture, an extract of tulsa, huh, which is also very good, which can be a nice drink. It is called Ocinum canum. In homeopathy, you get it as Q, as it is a direct extract of tulsa, which is also very good for the throat. Hmm? Okay, so anything else? You people can write down questions. You can ask me, I will answer. And I will come down to Sujok now, as in Sujok. This is the area. This is the area. This is the area which is supposed to be representing the throat. Huh? So if anybody is having, sorry. So if a person is having some problem with the throat, you can start probing here. Probing means just press with the same pressure. Huh? So suppose you are pressing here and you are getting pain, right? So you can take a paper tape. This is called a surgical tape, which is available at a medical store. Please buy this, because in our next sessions we'll do a lot of sessions and look after us. So this is a moong seed, which is used basically for pressure. And since I felt little pain in this area, I can tie a moong seed like this. So according to Sujok, this area represents the throat, the first line of the thumb. Okay. And wherever there is a problem, suppose there's a problem here, and I probe and I find a painful point here. So by putting a seed here, I will break the pain ball. I will break the pain ball here, and the cure waves will travel to my throat and heal it. So this is the logic of Sujok. Also, if suppose there's a child, he's having sore throat, and he's not letting you probe. So what we can do, we can take a band, a tape, and just put a layer of methi seeds, right? And just put it in this area without probing. Without probing, just put it on this area. Huh? So this will again send cure waves from here to the throat and cure it, right? Okay, now suppose you don't have a tape also, huh? So you can take any instrument like this and massage. You can take any instrument like this and massage this area. So massaging will again remove all the pain ball from here. It will remove all the pain ball from here and send cure waves to your throat, right? We are not trying to say that we can kill the virus. Mostly it's a chemical thing, but yes, we can definitely look after the throat. Okay, you want me to show you the throat again, Lopa? 1 minute. See, yes, you can tie in both the thumbs also. You can tie in this hand also, you can tie in this hand also. In fact, if the child is not letting you put it, you can put it on the toes also, big toe. Indu says points for continuous cough. Okay, so firstly, your dad should be checked for COVID. Hmm? He should be checked for COVID. And in Ayurvedic, there is a very good medicine called Septilin, which can be given. In homeopathy, there is a medicine called antimony tart, which can be given. Hepasulf can be given. Silesia can be given. Huh? So that um the phlegm comes out. The person should be very careful, stay in a room, huh? Keep a disposable paper glass, put a tissue there, and he can keep spitting it in and very carefully throw it out so that somebody else does not catch the infection. Huh? So this is the throat area. This is the throat area. Okay, now somebody is asking me for a headache. In Sujok, thumb is the head. Huh? So if this is the head, then this becomes the right head, this becomes the left head, huh? This becomes the top of the head, and this area becomes the back of the head. So stimulation can be done with the thumb, stimulation can be done with a toothpick, with a blunt pencil. You know, this is my probe, but you will not have it. Huh? Okay, Indu, I'm happy he does not have COVID. So we can probe, and for the headache, this can go. Now, headache can also happen because of uh, sinuses. So very good points are this. Huh? You can go straight up, press till here, go back, keep pressing. Then at the back of the head, there are two dents here. Two dents here. Huh? So here massaging here gives relief for a headache. Huh? Another very good point is the end of your eyebrows. So just hold and leave. Hold and leave. Hold and leave. There's a point here. You know, when you open your jaw, so there is a small dent kind of a thing comes here. This is what you can press for a headache. You can also go from the middle of your eyebrows, go up. You can make a U here on your face and go straight up. This is an excellent point for headache. So what did you do? You made a U from the center of your eye, where your eyeball, if you're looking down, this is the center. So you go like this and go like this and here. So this is basically if you have gas, the indigestion. So this kind of stimulation will help. And headaches these days are normally because of the sinus. So that Jinda Tilismat or eucalyptus, you have Carvol plus, you know, you can just put 2 drops, save the tablet, save the capsule of Carvol plus, don't use it, you know, the whole of it in one go. So if you have a lid, if you have a pan with a lid of boiling water also, you can, with a towel, you can inhale and keep closing the lid if you're feeling uncomfortable with too much of the steam. So this way you can look after. Okay, another herb, if my Sujok therapists are watching, moxa is supposed to be a cure. I'm saying something very big, but yes, moxibustion is supposed to be a cure. So if by chance you have a moxa stick, we can give the fumes over the hand, over the thumb, over the throat area. If you do not have, 1 minute, let me burn it and show it to you. If you don't have moxa, which has got medicinal properties, we can use an agarbatti to warm up these areas which I am showing. I will show you how you can warm up your lungs, your nose, your throat. So, okay, Mudita. So you can use Moxa. Huh? I will tell you the name of a person in Hyderabad who's dealing with Sujok stuff, or you can get it online. So this is the throat area. So if somebody has got a throat problem, you can burn a Moxa stick. Moxa, it's called moxibustion, Sunita ji. So it's a Chinese way of healing. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, okay. Now, this is supposed to be the nose in Sujuk. So basically, this is the highest area of your thumb. So if we start probing, say from the bottom or from the top, you will find a painful point here. So you can stimulate here, Moxa, M-O-X-A. M-O-X-A. So here you can give this Moxa, or if nothing else right now, you can also use an agarbatti stick, Sunita ji. So moxibustion can be done with an agarbatti also. So I'm stimulating my throat with the heat energy, and I'm also giving, yes, Moxa, correct, correct. This you can get it online. Huh? Okay. Now, this is the area which is the lungs. I will tell you about the eyes. I will tell you about the eyes. So this is the area which is the lungs. So you can heat up the lungs with an agarbatti stick. This will remove all the phlegm from the lungs. You can do this 2-3 times a day. Yes, agarbatti. Yes. Yes. Burn agarbatti, which will not irritate your throat. Yes, you can do it 3 times a day also. If you are not well, if there is phlegm in the chest, then you can. So you have healed your lungs, then your throat and your nose. Yes, you can do it daily. You can also heat up the area at the back. You can heat up the area at the back also. If a person's got headache and you feel it is a sinus headache, not a blood pressure headache, then you can warm up your thumb. And this will also remove. Okay, Padma, I will just talk of acidity, yes. So this you can do it for about 5 minutes till your finger feels warm. If it's feeling warm, you can remove it and then put it back. You can, say you count 1, 2, 3, 4, remove it, again put it. 1, 2, 3, 4, count and put it. And for a total of 5 minutes, you can do it. Okay. Now, a lot of people, like Padma, my dear friend, is asking for acidity. So, acidity is something where if you do not defecate well, then the stomach is supposed to put its energies down. They are supposed to go down. Logically, if your stomach is working well, then its energies go down. But if it is not functioning well, it is overheated, then the energies start coming up. Okay, so it's important that we do not sleep soon after we eat, firstly. Secondly, we have to see that there are certain things which ferment in your stomach, which ferment. So what happens if we eat those things, then the fermentation, the gases, they tend to come up. There's a pyloric valve which opens and lots of acids from your stomach come up, and we feel it is acidity which can infect your throat also. So, firstly, we have to figure out what is giving me acidity. Okay, we have to figure out that am I lying down soon after eating? Hmm? And am I overeating? So sometimes if we overeat, then also we can get acidic, right? So people who've got acidity can take a laxative in the night. You can take a tirfla. You can take turmeric haldi in warm water in the night and sleep. Hmm? You can. There is a very good combination of black salt, hing, and ajwain. All these three, if we eat it, then what happens? The energies of the stomach start going down, and when they start going down, you defecate better and the acidic reaction does not happen. So that is for the acidity. And in homeopathy you can take carbo veg, you can take argentinum nit, and in sujok, this area, just below your wrist, you can put a green color here. This will also cool the stomach. You can also put ice here, Padma. If you put ice here, this will also cool the stomach. Okay. Now, this is your navel. Okay. So, this line, which is the center vertical line of your body, this is very important, CV meridian. So people who have digestive issues, they can, near your navel, you can go little horizontal and press and see what is hurting. And from your pubic bone, you can start traveling up. From your pubic bone, you can start traveling up, come to your navel. And you can also go above your navel. A lot of people could be feeling depressed. Somebody in the family or me myself is suffering and I'm alone. So please do not let those emotions hurt you, because this is not a problem that people are leaving you alone. This is because you are protecting your family. There's a very good point here, and here. See, we make a little V here, this point and this. If you are feeling little unhappy, these are very good points to stimulate you and keep you happy. Just stimulating this point will give a lot of relief to sad emotions. So these things can be pressed. Okay, so another thing very important is that if we sleep on our stomach, for some time before food, just lie down. Sometimes when our stomach is not full and we are lying down on the stomach, it opens the chest. So it is nice to sleep on the stomach for some time so that we open our lungs. So sleeping on the chest is very, very important. It's very important that we sleep on our chest. We do some pranayam. There are beautiful YouTubes, Ramdev Baba, Shri Ravi Shankar ji, Sadhguru, many others. There's so many in the city, all over the world. So those people you can follow anybody. And in Sujok, we do Sam Wong Dong and Sam Wong Gong, which is kind of a Tai Chi, which we do as yoga, and which really helps. Please keep your doors and windows open so that you get a lot of fresh air, because ultimately it is all oxygen. Take care of yourself. this oxygen is important. So for today's times, I have asked you, okay, now this area you can also stimulate by the other hand. You know, you can just with your thumb, you can stimulate. You can stimulate this area. This will give you a lot of relief in your lungs, because this is the area which has the pain ball, understands your lungs. So if there's a problem with your lungs, this area, if we stimulate it, cure waves will travel and cure your lungs. This area will stimulate your throat. This area will stimulate your nose. This area would stimulate your ears. This is suppose your right ear and this is your left ear. Okay. Now another very major thing what is happening in today's times is that people who have COVID, they are losing their sense of taste or sense of smell. The good thing is that people who get this means that their COVID is minor. Their COVID is minor, so very soon they will get out of it. But it is a sign that a person has got COVID, and just keep yourself quarantined, keep yourself safe. Yeah, 2-3 times a day you can inhale into a balm. You know, you can keep a separate bottle and keep inhaling it a few times so that you keep stimulating your sense of smell. You can inhale into kapoor, you can inhale into eucalyptus oil, into peppermint oil, so that your sinuses remain open. So don't worry. Many people are losing their sense of smell. They are losing, which comes and goes, or sometimes just comes. For very few people, it's not come back even in 3 days, 3 months time, but it will come back. People lose their sense of taste, which is mostly salt and sweet, but you can taste sour things. So if something like this happens and you are feeling very depressed, you can have sour things. So this is for getting to know how you are. And um, fever, any kind of fever, just keep watch. Don't take it easy. Don't take it easy. And wash your hands. Sanitizer is not something which you can keep sanitizing all the time. If there is a cough, you have to cough in your arms so that you don't dirty your hands. If there are children in the house, uh, they learn to do be more clean. Komal, for the body aches, once again, that is also, firstly, there's a lot of fear. Hi, Anu. There's a lot of fear. So something happens, then the body pain is also happening. And there are people, like some people have a tendency to a stomach pain, stomach ache. Some people have a tendency to a headache. Some people have a tendency to body aches. So if we are not well, that part starts hurting. So not necessary that there is something wrong with the body. So we can just massage our hands. Since in Sujok, the whole hand can be represented, the whole body can be represented in the hand. So if we massage our hands, the body pains will go. We can give moxa, we can give agarbatti and warm up the whole hands so that we keep them warm and improve the circulation. So another thing is you can take a salt water bath, in the bucket bath, where you can put some rock salt, and you can also put some eucalyptus oil, say a bottle cap of eucalyptus oil. So you kind of embalm the whole body. So this eucalyptus oil can take away your body pains. You can take a crocin for body pain. Huh? You can take for a type 2 diabetics, can walking be downstairs in the complex or inside preferable? Okay, thank you, Pooja, for you feel I'm a magical doctor. I hope I can create magic and just remove the entire corona thing from this world. I'm praying every day. So yes, diabetics can see, depending on how clean your society is. If there is nobody at that time, not many people, you can wear a mask, but please walk. Please walk. We have to just see that we are not coughing into somebody and somebody is not coughing into us. Otherwise, fresh air is always going to help. Huh? And we are not going to say this that a diabetic person was in the house for 3 months and then he became more diabetic. So please don't do that. Find out time when your area is not crowded. Suppose there are 20 houses. So you can go at a time when nobody is there. You can go to a terrace. Huh? So please walk. Please do pranayam. Please do yoga. I think half an hour of yoga, you really sweat it out. Huh? So please do that and keep yourself safe. You're very safe in the house and um, nothing to worry. This too shall pass. We'll pray, we will upgrade ourselves, we will think of our soul, we will think of how we can look after our parents, how we can look after our friends, whatever means we can pass on good wishes wherever we can help. Please go ahead, and I think that should be all. Mm, I think I've tried to answer most of the questions. So anything happens in these times, and if there's a family around, please keep yourself in one room. That is one thing which we can protect ourselves and protect our family. Don't say that visitors, yes, we should really not be entertaining visitors. We can visit each other like this, how I'm meeting, hmm? Because it's not safe. It's not a good idea. I hear that a lot of people had a lot of wedding celebrations, birthday celebrations in Hyderabad, and it has really created a pandemic. It's not good. The doctors, the nurses, the hospitals are full. They are so worried because the more load we put on to them, and it's not good, it's not intelligent. So survival of the fittest is the rule for the day. Let's not play the fool, and I'm sure we will cross these difficult times. And do write to me, message to me. I plan to come to you first Monday of every month. Okay, sure, Mudita. We will do a talk on women's health and periods and hormone issues one day. And yes, so Jo can really look after women's issues, infertility issues. Hmm? And just stay happy. If you keep smiling, that means you are a happy woman and the hormones will just flow. Thank you so much. See you people soon. Have a great life ahead. Stay safe. Bye bye.